Two men are pushing a box in the snow, which is frictionless, towards a house. Subject A is pushing with a 60 Newton force at an angle of 35 degrees, and subject B is pushing with a 45 Newton force at 20 degrees. What we want to know is who's pushing with more force in the direction of the house. So what we're looking for is this dotted line right here. So we've redrawn this representation to make it a little bit easier and a little bit easier to understand. So what we have here is a nice easy triangle. This dotted line represents us just completing the triangle and making a right angle. Now this is actually the x component, that is the dotted line right here, the path towards the house in a straight line. That being the case, we can use cosine to get it, because it would be the adjacent over the hypotenuse. That being said, this x component, which is our dotted line up there, would be 60 times the cosine of 35 degrees, making it 49.15 newtons. That's for subject A. Subject B is a little bit different. This dotted line right up here actually represents the dotted line up here. They're the same. We have that 20-degree angle and that 45 Newton force right here. Once again, we're going to use cosine because it is the adjacent over the hypotenuse, because we're looking for this x component right here. So we have once again, we use cosine, 45 newtons, cosine 20 degrees, 42.29 newtons. That being said, subject A is actually getting us to the house with more force.